The weirdest thing someone's ever paid you to do. This rich kid at my college paid me $500 to take his final exam for him. Not cheat, literally show up as him. See, Brad was this trust fund baby who partied through freshman year while I worked 3 jobs just to afford ramen. His dad threatened to cut him off if he failed chemistry, and Brad was looking at a solid F. Problem was, Brad and I looked almost identical. Same height, same messy brown hair, even wore the same thick-rimmed glasses. People mixed us up constantly, which gave Brad a brilliant idea. He cornered me outside the library one Tuesday, panic in his eyes. "You're a science major, right? Just walk in, take the test, walk out, 500 cash." I thought he was insane, but $500 was 2 months of rent money. My bank account had $47 in it, and my landlord was already leaving threatening notes. So I agreed to the stupidest plan ever. For 2 weeks, I lived and breathed chemistry. I memorized Brad's textbook, practiced his signature until my hand cramped, even learned to write with my left hand since he was left-handed. I studied his social media to copy his mannerisms. The kid barely knew what carbon was, but I was determined to nail this thing. I even got his roommate to help me practice. "You need to slouch more," he said. "Brad never sits up straight, and he always taps his pen when he's thinking." The day of the exam, I showed up 20 minutes early, hood up, trying to look casual. My hands were shaking as I walked into the lecture hall. 200 students, and I was pretending to be someone else. The professor barely glanced at Brad's student ID when I handed it over. "Good luck, Bradley," he said without looking up. I found Brad's usual seat in the back corner and sat down. My heart was pounding so loud I thought everyone could hear it. When they handed out the test, I felt confident. The first 30 questions were exactly what I'd studied. Molecular structures, chemical equations, periodic table stuff. I was flying through it. Then I hit question 47. Describe the quantum mechanical model of electron behavior in metallic bonding under extreme pressure conditions. I stared at the question for 5 full minutes. This wasn't just advanced chemistry. This was graduate-level theoretical stuff. I'd never seen anything like it in Brad's textbook. That's when it hit me. Brad had been skipping so much class, he'd missed entire units. The professor had been covering cutting-edge research while Brad was passed out in his dorm. I was completely screwed. Panic set in. I looked around the room. Everyone else was writing furiously. Some girl in the front row was already on the back page. I had 2 choices. Leave half the test blank and guarantee Brad fails, or make something up and hope for partial credit. So I started inventing chemistry.